What is up, my little Deinos? Vepsis, your coach of the Helsinki Hydreigons, and we are back for the GDL Season 2 Week 8 battle when we go up against Ultraplayer and his team be the New Orleans Saint Snow. His YouTube channel will be down below in the description, but also make sure to check out his Twitch channel as well, where he, I think, does a lot of live commentary as well. So if you wanna check him out, he does all of his draft league things there. And I did watch his week 7 battle where he used the Thoraki, and it was fun to watch for sure. So make sure to check him out. And I'm gonna be bringing a team that is very basic, and the reason for that is that one, I didn't have much time for going to this, even though this is extended battle. But due to my work, I've been a little bit busy, and that kind of tells why the power rankings for the WBE Week 3 was delayed. This is around the same time as I'm recording this. And two, more importantly, for the GDL itself and versus my opponent, I expect Ultraplayer to make the playoffs, so off the chance we get to play there, I don't want to bring my best team by far versus him. So I don't mind if we lose today. Honestly, it should be fine. But let's go and see how this is gonna be going, and good luck and have fun to Ultraplayer. I'm gonna be actually wishing him that right now, because I forgot to do that. Alright. Probably gonna cut that part out. So we are back, and I just wish Ultraplayer good luck and have fun on the Discord. But let's go and see what he decides to bring. He has a very scary roster, which you can check down below in the description, from his team layout, and he brings Hydreigons, Gmax CHARIZARD, which is really scary, Miltank, Hydreigons, Slurpuff, and Tyler Swines. So, as a lead, I could lead with my Dragapult, or I could lead with... Okay, I have several options here. So I could lead with my Snorlax, because it is pretty good versus a lot of his things, honestly. Yeah, I can 1v1 a lot of things now looking at it. And I have Chocoberry as well. I could lead with Dragapult, which is pretty basic lead as well. But what I think I wanna do is... I think this Snorlax, the more and more I'm thinking about it, I might wanna lead with that. Initially, like similar to previous weeks, I thought about the Dragapult to be a lead. But his Hydreigon could be Choice Scarf, and while I could swap out versus that gives him free momentum into something else. So Snorlax can 1v1 pretty much everything 1v1. Yeah, I think I'll stick with that. See what he leads out with. And pretty much go from there. This is gonna be a scary, because I don't know what the Gmax Charizard is. It can be a lot of different sets. With the Gmax form, it can turn into really scary really quick, so I have to be careful with that. Hydreigons is sort of same story outside of the Gmaxing, thankfully. But Hydreigons is a top tier threat, and I have had it in draft league in this generation and found it really fun to use. And it's definitely difficult to prepare for in itself. And he's gonna be leading out with his Miltank, as I'm gonna be leading up with my Snorlax here. So I'm gonna be body slamming, I think, just turn 1. I don't see too much downside to it. So I'm gonna be going with that. Get some damage off. He does go for the Thunder Wave, but I have Red Stock, so I don't mind this too much. So I have ways to get rid of it. And we get a body slam off. Let's see how much we're gonna be doing to him. We do a decent chunk. That might be then especially defensive, which is a good news for my Dragapult, which is Choice Bandit this week. So I think I'll go for it again. It has to engage some damage. It would be nice to get a paralyzation of my own to him, off the chance he doesn't carry Heal Bell or anything else that he would swap into. For Hydreigons, I have Earthquake and my Chocoberry to utilize as well, but let's see what he does from here. I also want to make sure that the timer is always on my side. Like when I don't have to think about too much my plays, might as well click the most efficient move right away. But that's, I guess, nothing new in Generation 8 when you're playing on Wi-Fi. But just saying it right here, that's basically what I did as well, keeping that in mind. He does swap out. I have no idea what his nicknames are, so I'm gonna be learning as we go, like you are. I have no suspicions. I don't watch any... Oh, there we go. There's the paralyzation. For my boy. GCC is able to pull that one off. So here I think I go into Skarmory. He could go for rocks of his own, but I can get those up as well. And he didn't bring his hazard remover. So if I get up my rocks, they are really nice for that Charizard. So if he gets them up, I'll just manage them, I guess. Unless he's able to get sticky webs with Solar Buff, then I would find myself forcing him to get rid of them. But for now, at very least, I will go just for my rocks of my own. And go from there. He didn't bring Hatrini, he didn't bring Tentacruel. So I don't see any clear removers on his team. What I could really see happening right now is that the Charizard would come in on me before the rocks would go up. But on that turn I just have to react on it properly. I'm probably going to my Snorlax on that turn. That is the Hydreigon, okay. No, yeah, this thing, obviously my mascot gets Defog as well, but if he carries Defog on Hydreigon, I really don't mind it. Not the slightest. So here, who do I go into? Because he could be Scarf, he could be Specs. Yeah, I don't really... I think I'll go into my Snorlax. I should be bulky enough to take one hit from it. Like, I'm physically defensive, but Snorlax is pretty damn bulky, so I would like to think I can eat this. If he goes for Dark Pulse and then I swap out. He does go for the Focus Blast and misses. Ooh. Okay. I think on that note there's no way he's gonna be clicking Dark Pulse, so I'm gonna be swapping into my Tracker Pool to take advantage of this, because I really think Hydreigon should be Scarf on his build, or Choiced. Because I don't think Habanberry makes sense, because if I have Dragon Dust, I will just kill it outright, so... yeah. And if he does go for the Focus Blast again, and stays in, he does stay in, I can get up a huge U-turn on something, which I definitely would like to get. Just to gain some initiative. He does swap, he does stay in. So if he's choiced, he has no reason to stay in. Well, I guess no shape or form he should have any reason to stay in at this point. So what I could do is that I go straight for the Dragon Dots. Or I go for the U-turn initially. I think I U-turn just to see what his initial play is to this thing. He does swap out Kochi. I don't remember these things, nicknames at all. He goes into the Piloswine, which is actually nice for me, so I get a good damage on you. Yeah, that's a good chunk. Who do I want to go into now? I could go into my Skarmory and just Brave Bird. In all honesty. He doesn't really have good switch-ins to my Skarmory, so I think I'll just do that. Because getting rid of Piloswine means that he loses one of his priorities to deal with my Dragapult. He still would keep potential Shadow Sneak on Aegislash if he would carry it. But this thing with Ice Shot would be also nice to get rid of. So I go for the Brave Bird. It's going to be able to hit everything on the field, and I love the fact that since my rocks are up, the Charizard cannot come in for free. Don't know who you are. Okay, you're the Aegislash. But I get some damage on you, which is nice. That is definitely nice. Okay. On this note, do I just stay in and go for the attack again? Because I don't know what kind of variant you are, and I really do need my Snorlax on this matchup. Rotom Heat can still deal with the... Yeah, I think I might just stay in here. Get some damage on this thing. Because I don't know what... Like, I need to see what this Aegislash is. He does go for the Stance Form. So this probably then outspeeds me then. That would make sense. He does go for the Sacred Soul right from the get-go. Oh. That is unfortunate. That is... Oh, his Life Orb as well. Okay, so I got a lot of chip on this thing. A lot of chip. My goodness. So seeing that, he should, like, if he has Sacred Sword on it, like, his only way to attack me is Shadow Claw or his Mixed. So I could play a little bit Shenanigans and go into my Snorlax and then swap into my Skarmory. But is that ultimately worth it? I guess it's not. I think I'll just stay in. Yeah, I'll also stay in and Brave Bird. Like, if he kills me, that's okay. I trade my Skarmory for his Aegislash. And I think I'll definitely take that trade-off. Yeah, we die on this. But he should be in a range that... Yeah, that's a Shadow Sneak range at this point. So, who do I like to go into? I think I go into Quagsire and I recover, cause he cannot OHKO me. He cannot OHKO me, so I should be okay. And again, I'd rather keep the Snorlax alive, cause that thing helps beating more things. So I just spam recover here. He'll go for the attack like Shadow Ball and get the most damage off, but I'll just... Yeah, he goes for the Shadow Ball. This will do a lot if he's specially oriented, which he might be. Yeah, that did a lot. This Slash is so strong, man. Like, Jesus Christ. But we can recover up, so... That's nice for us. It's annoying that we lose Kamo in the progress, but at the same time the rocks were or are up. So the Charizard, whenever it comes in, it has to take that 50% from them, because it cannot run heavy duty boots due to the fact that it's a Gmax form. And in this league, just in case if you don't know, every single Gmax form are forced to carry have their item slot as a catching ball. Like for my Grimmsnarl, I use always a Master Ball on it, because I like those Master Balls coloring at being purple in itself. So for his sake, he has to have a similar like catching ball on his Charizard. So he will take the 50% with it. So he goes into this. Now I have to start thinking like, do I? Because my... Yeah, because this thing is unaware, which is really nice for the Charizard, but at the same time, like, if this Hydreigon is Specs, it's gonna claim something. But if it's Scarf, I'm okay. And I feel like I can manage the... What is Rotom Heat good for? It is... I think what I'll do is just I stay in at this point. I'll go for the recover. He could drop the Draco. I'll recover to see what he locks himself into. Because I still think he's choiced. If he goes for the Dark Pulse, this probably kills me if he specs. That is definitely choice specs. That is definitely, if I ever seen a choice specs. So we go into Grimmsnarl. And now what I think, I will bulk up, because he has to swap out. Because I quad resist the hit that he just went for. So I will take this opportunity, go for that. And now we are gonna break something. He broke through my Quagsire and Skarmory very well with his Aegislash and Hydreigon thus far, but now I'm gonna break whatever wall core he has designed. And take them on just fine from here. I could see the Piloswine being his sack. He does swap out. Again, I don't remember these names. Okay. So it's this thing. Now I can leave anyone hit from this, so I could choose to not Gmax. He's leftovers, okay, so he's not set up. Now this could be something that I saw earlier in the season, that I was facing a sub Skuntank, which could really efficiently sub on me. I think I'll go for the attack once just to see if he has substitute. If not, then I Gmax next turn. I think that's what I'll do. He is substitute. Oh, I'm so glad I went for this. Oh, I'm so glad I went for this, because this is worth of scouting. This is worth of scouting before Gmaxing. Because now he's spending these turns just weakening himself down, and now if I go for the Gmax, it's really bad for him. I think I'll do that just now. I think I can win the mind games if I get this right. Alright, now with Gmax, now I really hope he didn't go for the substitute. If he didn't go for it, man. He might be like, how the fuck did that just... But this is the thing, I have to start realizing, like, when I saw that Scan Tank, that really made... I didn't mention it in the live commentary, but that really made me realize that when I see these things running leftovers and knowing that my Crimps now is a little bit slower Gmax form to utilize, there can be a thing, a scenario, because when the generation started, something like a Prankster Whimsicott came into my mind, that my god, if Gmax form are ever gonna be allowed, Prankster Substitute are so good here. Now granted, I didn't face a Prankster Substitute on this case, but something like a Scan Tank and the Slurpal, when they have a secondary stab to weaken me and they're faster than me and have leftovers, they can run, therefore I substitute. And at that point, if he was physical, I had the bulk up. If he was special, I took the hit, and then the Spirit Break lowered its special attack if he didn't go for the sub. So I feel like no matter what, I still covered my bases pretty well on that point. But now I'm not sure if the Hydreigon is specs. I might wonder if... Let me see where my mouse is at. Okay, here it is. If the Hydreigon is specs, which I think it has to be at this point. Because I know my Quagsire was PDF and whatnot, but... 48.7, it does 196. Yeah, that doesn't kill me. He needs the Ice Shot off to kill me. Do I snooze? Is there any status I have to worry? I guess it doesn't matter. Let's go for this. If he gets paralyzed, that's pretty big for me. No, he does got the Ice Shot off. I'm at 181, so now it's a roll from the Hydreigon to kill me. It's a 50-50 roll after this, actually. It is a 50-50 roll. Now, if the Hydreigon does come in... Yeah. There's the Hydreigon. So now what happens here is that I could preserve this, go into my Rotom Heat, and Nasty Plot. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I won't, like, I lose the Gmax form, but I don't want to max guard, because I know what he's clicking. And my Rotom Heat has Volt Switch, so I will get the initiative for sure. No matter what. So we get this one off. We quad resist this, so even if this is specs, like, we'll chew this. Yeah, we chew that like a boss, Gordon! Oh no, the special defense drop. The special defense drop. So he has the Charizard, he has the Miltank. And he has the... Okay, do I want to position myself with Dragapult? I think I want to... Yeah, I want to Volt Switch, and then I... Yeah, I think I like that. I'll Volt Switch, if the Miltank comes in, I click Dragon Dance. Because I'm Choice Bandit, there's no way the Miltank lives that. Yeah. Like, you're now pretty damn low from here. Yeah, that's quite low. So I like that quite a bit. So Gordon is able to remain itself quite healthy. We go into Dragapult and we click Darts, and that will claim a kill for us. I think... Yeah, okay. Because I'm thinking ahead of time, because if the Charizard is flying move, I'm pretty sure now I'm in our range, but we'll cross that path as we get there. But for now, we just get rid of this thing. Misty Terrain, I forgot about it. Wet Potato. And he gets the Thunder Wave. And the Thunder Wave didn't work either. Both of us Potato right there. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh my god, that is hilarious. That worked out for me so well, because I was like, Mr. Terrain, Dragon Dance. I'll click it again, I don't spend time on this. I'll expand it right now. Holy shit, that was hilarious. Fucking potato turn of all kinds. Oh my god, that's funny. I click Dagger does, it's weakened. He clicks Thunder Wave, it doesn't affect. That is hilarious. We have definitely experienced and very well established draft league players here, by the way. Very good. Like, just chef kiss for that turn, my goodness. Okay, here comes the Charizard. Oh right, you're gonna be at 50%. There's no way you live this. There is no way at all. I'm choice banded. Dragon Ball might clean here actually, now thinking about it. Like if there's Hydreigon is specs and this dies, there is just no way. I refuse to believe that this Charizard lives. Like come there. I know Gmax makes them ridiculously bulky, but like we'll see I guess. The Mr. Terrain is gone, I think. Yeah, it went just last turn. So I wanna think this kills. There should not be any surprises that he outspeed me. Yeah, that's pretty close. Oh my god. He barely lived it. Oh my god. And we die. That's pretty bad. But I guess now I just have to make sure that my Crimson stays alive. To be honest, speaking of it, I do have Sucker Punch on it. Like, I can go into it right now and just pick this thing off. If we preserve this, Charizard dies. Charizard straight out just dies. That was a pretty bad, because in a way that was a potential choke play, but at the same time, because I lost my Dragapult that outspeeds the choice specs Hydreigon, but at the same time I have my quad resistance in Dark Pulse in my Crimsonal. So I wanna think I'm still okay, but this can be still turned into really bad shape of form for myself, but he has to choose himself walk into a move. He takes the rock damage. I'm gonna go for the Spirit Break. He goes for the Focus Blast and misses, my god, and that is going to be the game. That cost him a differential, and I actually can see now that Focus Blast was his one. I did have Super Berry on my Hydreigon, but actually now seeing that was a winning condition for him to lock himself into Focus Blast. So that Dragapult play staying in, missing on that roll. I don't know if I was really lucky on that roll. I didn't check it. I kind of got into the moment. Now in a hindsight, looking at it, that wasn't worthy of play of staying in like that. Yeah, I think my play always would have been going to Rotom Heat. Then gone into Snorlax, gotten some damage off on it. Well, I don't know, I guess the Charizard could have always, depending on its moveset, it could have also swept me if I didn't stay in. It would have been still at 50% of health. So I don't know. I have to look back on it and thinking of myself. But thank you for watching. Make sure to check out Ultraplayer's side. I'm sure it's gonna be kinda interesting to see for both of our reactions, how all these things that happen in this battle. But I'll look forward to see him in playoffs, and we'll get to see that if we cross our paths yet again this season or not. But yet again, like I said, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the Week 9 battle for the GDL Season 2, and I'm gonna be seeing you guys later.